What's up everybody, we back at it again with another Magnum Quest video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you how to re-roll if you weren't happy with your starter hero pulls, since I decided to make a third account and discuss what heroes you should be looking for. Let's get it. It's definitely a good time to start the game right now, as you got 4 very solid ongoing codes. You have MQ123, which expires December 31st, 2021. You get a Sir copy, you get Silver Soul Dice times 60, you get Barrel times 300, and you get Gold 100k. You have MQ999, it expires, I don't really know actually. Then you get 10 regular summons. You have mqharvest, which expires October 31st, 2021. You get 300 dragon shards, 10 draw coupons, you get a barrel chest of 24 hours, you get hero XP scroll of 24 hours, and then you get a chest of gold for 24 hours. So this is a really good one right here. And then you have herovoice, expires November 30th, 2021. You get 4 times XP scrolls for 6 hours, 1 million gold, and then you get 10 draw coupons. It's also a good time to start right now because I feel there's going to be some more codes with Halloween on the way. And then there's probably going to be some more October themed events, like they've done in the past. Right now, you've got the ongoing Space-Time Mirage, Desert Temple, and the Polar Night Stars event. If you're watching this video at a different time, maybe it's past October, maybe those codes I mentioned have expired, or those events are over, it's a good idea to plan out ahead of time to make the best use of those free resources. Just remember, this game does not give out codes for every new server it releases like other games I've played in the past. Alright, so if you played this game already and you're on your account, you're looking to make a second account simply to re-roll, you go to your profile by clicking your avatar at the top left, then you change your server. Then you would pick the latest server and start the re-roll process. It's just as easy as that. It's super simple. If you do the re-roll and you still don't like what you can simply come back here, then click change server, seen here, and then make your way down the list. If you're brand new to the game, then don't worry about this and just load up the game. Once you get into the server, you will need to go through the tutorial process. I won't bore you with watching this, but if you've played any game, it's very similar. You just follow along as the prompts show up, and then you'll know you're done the tutorial when you can freely click around rather than being restricted to only certain things. To be able to unlock the summons feature, you will need to complete 112, so that's chapter 1, stage 12. So I'll jump ahead to the part where you do your first tutorial summon, and then you're going to get your first random gold hero. So after beating stage 112, you'll be taken to the summons feature seen here. This is where the first half of your reroll luck starts. So the top heroes you want to see here depend on your early game progression team you want to focus on. Right now, I'd say you got 2 solid options. Your first option, the more popular Fair Gaia combo, who eventually is replaced by Ares. And then you have your second option, the new upcoming one with Cinia Winden combo. I'm not sure how far this will take you in the game chapter-wise, before having to resort to using the standard mid to late game setup with Ares. I will update this in the pinned comments since I have started a third account using this one. If choosing the first option, you will want to see either Ares, Fair, or Phi. Fair or Ares being the main priorities because Fair is also essential to maximize the damage potential for this setup. If choosing the second option, you will want to see either Winden, Fair, or Ares, having Winden be the main priority. Ares is on both options because he's still an S+ hero, and I don't know how far the Winden Cinia setup can take you yet. I just want to try different ways to progress in the game. Fair is also on both lists because I think he's going to be essential no matter what setup you use. There's going to be stages where you're going to need him. And then it also depends on how fast you get Cinia. I didn't put Cinia on the list because how I think that account is going to go is you're going to be doing all of your faction summons on the fortress. There's going to be many offers to obtain Ares if you don't get him, such as the first top-up offer, which you can get for $1 after completing chapter 4. Many events have him as the option in a reward chest, like the Great Collector event when you start up the game. So it really depends on what you want to do. If you don't get Ares, I would highly suggest buying that $1 pack. If you do get Ares, then maybe you have the option of doing so or not. After you do your summon, if you get one of those heroes, you're off to a good start. Go back to the main interface, go to missions, then campaign, and then scroll down to the 3 achievements you see here for dragon shards. Follow MQ on VK, join MQ Discord server, and follow MQ on Facebook. What you can do here is simply click 1, see the 3 options, click 1, and then just hit the back button on your phone. Do this for the other 2 and you get the 150 dragon shards. If you eventually find the reroll account that works for you, I'd highly suggest at least joining the Discord. Lots of useful information and experienced players there willing to help out with any questions. So now you got those 150, and you can get another 150 from collecting your first gold hero, so that's an easy 300. Head over to the events, then login rewards. On the first day you can pick up your 250 dragon shards, so now you've just got 500 dragon shards. Now it's time for those codes I mentioned at the beginning of the video, so you can type in each one, or if you're seeing this video at a different time, maybe they've expired, you can type in the new ones that are available. Now at the time of this video with the codes I used, you have this many dragon shards. You need 1350 for another 10 times pull, which is no problem if you don't have them yet. Because once you use your regular ticket summons, you can collect 50 dragon shards from each new hero. So now let's go over to the summons. We will have 40 summons to work with here. There is a pity counter in this game on normal summons, and it's 30. So that is guaranteed another gold hero you will get. Keep in mind those heroes I mentioned that were good for starter heroes. Now, one thing to note here is don't use any more after 20 summons because you unlock Magic List. Click the back button and go to Magic List. Here you're able to set up your faction summons so you can eliminate the chances of getting heroes you don't want, especially those silver to gold heroes that are mainly used as food, except Gaia if you choose to go with option 1 for your starter setup. So I'm going to quickly show you my Magic List that I would go with starting out. So for Fortress, if you went with option 2, the heroes I'd start off with are Wyndon, Cinia, Lillian, Fang, and then Arthur or Ekra. For me, I chose Arthur for early on because he's going to be much more valuable than Ekra will be. You can always change this later depending on how your summons go. For Wild, if you went with option 1, the heroes I'd start off with are Ares, Harry, Issy, Naomi, and Hista. Even though Gaia will be your main carry, it's a waste in my opinion to have her on this Magic List because she is a silver hero, so you will be obtaining copies of her quite easily to eventually ascend her into gold. For Forest, for either options, the heroes I'd start off with are Phi, Ione, Fair, Oshishi, and Cyan. And then for Shadow, for either options, the heroes I'd start off with are Dracula, Durla, Alden. Then the last two are up to you. I went with Gus and Sorsha. Once this is done, go back and see what your 10 times pull gets. Then you have one more 10 times with dragon shards. Depending on if you're happy with what you receive, you can start playing the game. You will be able to get enough dragon shards for another 10 times pull if you're still unsure about your account in a short amount of time, or you can simply start the reroll process again. Hopefully this helps out any new players that are considering starting the game right now, and if you do end up finding the account for you, joining the game, consider checking out more of my content. As always, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for future videos, and stay tuned for the next one.